Hello and good evening. As you can see up on the screen right here, I am messing around with a 3D model, which is a grand piano. Now, if we take a look at the grand piano, we can see that it's made up of different parts. If we zoom in right here to the first part, we can see the keyboard consists of 88 keys over 7 octaves, A0 through C8. It is the first element of the action, a complete set of levers, which ends with the hammers being thrown as the strings with precision and dynamic range. If we move on to number 2, we can see that it is pointing to the pedals. The pedals work with dampers for particular effects. The rightmost pedal lifts all dampers and allows the strings to ring unimpeded until the pedal is released. The middle pedal selectively holds the dampers up on the strings that are played where the pedal is depressed until it's released. The rightmost pedal shifts the action laterally such the few seconds of the multiple strings are surrounded. All right, so number 3 is the music rack. The music rack is pretty self-explanatory. It holds the music in place, which is this thing right here. Number 4. Number 4 is the case itself. Its unique shape is dictated by string length, lower and longer. Strings are on the left, higher to shorter. Strings are on the right. Heavy wood construct must support 1,200 to 1,800 pounds. Number 5 is the dampers. And if we remove the top of the piano here, we can see these little black rods right here. These themselves are the dampers. At rest, their felt surface damp string vibrations. When a note is sounded, the damper will rise above the vibrating string, allowing it to sound. When the key is released, the damper drops and the damp its vibrations. The pedals may supersede this activity. At number 6, we have the hammers, and zooming in, you can see them right here. So, the hammers are the final part of the action. The hammers have felt surfaces at the striking points, where the hammer strikes the strings. They can be made of harder or softer through sending doping or pricking through the felt, make it less dense. This surface to make the tone louder or softer. The point of impact on the string is important to the harmonic content of the strings. Moving on, we have the strings themselves. Each string may have as many as 3 duplicates. There are over 200 strings. In order to maximize the energy transferred to the soundboard, lower strings have greater mass in order to maintain proper tension at the pitch. This is achieved by wrapping them up with a copper wire to increase their mass. Otherwise, the string would have to be 150 times longer to create low pitches. Higher strings do not require wrapping. The strings produce 30 tons of downforce on the bridge and or soundboard when at the pitch. The pin block. If we zoom in, we can see the pin blocks right here. The pin blocks hold tension of the strings and allow for tuning. The bridge. The bridge defines string length, structure, reinforcement. The system and transfers the string's vibrations to the soundboard for acoustic amplification. The soundboard. Made of spruce, it is crowned convexly shaped to maintain strength and has multiple vibration modes that influence timbral quality of the string vibration. And as we conclude the presentation, that is the Grandmaster piano.
Could you? Yeah, so that's a wrap string. It's a lot thicker than the other strings or further on up that are just the core, basically, without the extra mass. Good. And there's the final octave that has only 1 string per note. And then it moves to 2 strings per note.
Okay, above right corner, they have augmented reality mode. So detect the plan, that's a plan, and click, then boom, piano is here. So you can rotate, you can go dive into your piano, see the string, details, bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Sure is smoother to manipulate using the UI on the phone, isn't it?
Yeah, we can improve it later.
Yeah.
Maybe we can play piano.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That'll take a few hours off JC's time, but you know,